Good evening, all of you. I hope you all are doing well. And today in this session, we're going to learn the current affairs from November 1st to November 10, 2021. Here we have divided the current affairs into the different section. We're going to study them one by one. Okay, let's start the session. First session is banking and economy news. In this section, first issue, PhonePe launched the tokenization solution. The name is Safeguard to help users meet under the RBI norms. Okay, so here you need to remember first thing, the safeguard. Okay, so this is one of the tokenization solution. It is launched by which entity? Launched by the PhonePe. Okay, so it is clear, I think. So now they have made this safeguard solution for the RBI norms, because recently Reserve Bank of India, it has issued the guidelines for the payment aggregators as well as the payment gateways. Okay, that payment aggregators and merchants shall not store any card credential of the customers in their database. So this guideline will come into the force from the January 1st, 2022. Okay, so what RBI told, the merchants and any payment aggregators, they cannot store the credential data of the customers, okay, on their database. So because of that, PhonePe, okay, under the RBI's guidelines, PhonePe launched the safeguard. Okay, this is one of the tokenization solution. Then um, what is this safeguard is all about? Okay, so this tokenization provides the users one added layer of security. Okay, so whatever your data are there on your card, it is going to convert into the string of randomly generated numbers. Okay, those randomly generated numbers are known as the tokens. Only your token will be stored on the database of the merchants, not your information or not your any details of the cards. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Your card details or your credential will be converted as the some random numbers. Okay, those numbers are called as tokens. Okay, so those token will be stored, not your information, not your any personal information about card or anything about you. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. This is for customers security, because recently we have seen a lot of the online frauds. Okay, money frauds are happening in the digital payment system. So because of that, RBI released such norms. This is going to come into force on January 1st, 2022. Okay, so because of that, PhonePe launched this tokenization solution. The name of that tokenization solution is Safeguard. Okay, so I hope this is very clear to you. In examination, they're going to ask you. So recently, Safeguard, it is one of the tokenization solution. It was in news. It is launched by which of the following entity? Okay, like that question will come. So remember, it is launched by the PhonePe. So what is the purpose of this Safeguard? Nothing but to secure the information of the customers. Okay, to provide the security for the information of the customers, they have launched this Safeguard. Okay, so how they are going to provide the security? Because your information will be converted into the random numbers. Those are called as tokens that will be stored on the merchant database, not your original data. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Next, Bandhan Bank recently appoints the Jubin Garg as brand ambassador in the Assam. Remember, Bandhan Bank appoints the Jubin Garg as the brand ambassador in the Assam. It is not that important. You can just remember like that. Next, RBI launches its first global hackathon. Okay, so remember, it's very important. So RBI launches the first global hackathon. The name of that hackathon is Harbinger 2021. Okay, so remember, Harbinger 2021. So they in the examination, they're directly going to ask Harbinger 2021. It was recently there in news. It is launched by which of the following bank or which of the following entity? So remember, it is launched by the Reserve Bank of India. Here another point is important, the theme of this hackathon. Okay, so theme is smarter digital payments. Okay, so remember the theme, smarter digital payments. In examination, they more focuses on the themes. Okay, so that's why you need to remember the theme. Harbinger 2021, it is one of the global hackathon. In fact, it is the first global hackathon of the Reserve Bank of India. Okay, so the theme of that is smarter digital payments. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. So next, SBI launches the video live certificate service for the pensioners. Okay, so it is very important for the pensioners and the family pensioners to submit their life certificates before the November 30 every year. Okay, so that is the norm. So before the November 30 every year, they have to provide the life certificates. okay, to avoid their further pension getting suspended. So because of that, SBI recently launched the Video Life Certificate service for the pensioners. So this will facilitate, or this will allow the pensioner to submit their life certificate via the video form in their home only, from their home only. Okay, so this facility is available for the pensioners only, not the family pensioners. Say for example, if any pensioner died, if his wife is receiving her pension, then that is going to be rebounded through this Video Life Certificate. Okay, so remember that. So SBI recently launched the Video Life Certificate service for the pensioners, not for the family pensioners. Okay, through this, they are going to give their life certificate to the video from their home only. They're not going to, they it's not necessary to go to the bank or anywhere like that. From their home only, they can give their Video Life Certificate. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. And it is free of cost. Okay, free of cost. Freely they can do it. Next, brickwork ratings. So it's one of the entity. Okay, so brickwork ratings projects the India's GDP at 10 to 10.5% in financial year 2022. So this is just a prediction. So before going to that, what is this GDP? Anybody let me know in the comment section. What is the long form of GDP? What is the long form of GDP? So what is GDP? Yes, gross domestic product. Good. Okay, so gross domestic product. So brickwork ratings, it projected that India's GDP will be 10 to 10.5% at rate in the financial year 2022. So this is just a prediction. Okay, so ultimately what will be the real GDP growth? We get to know only in the 2022 year only. Okay, it is just a prediction. Just remember that 10 to 10.5% will be there in financial year 2022, and it is given by the brickwork ratings. Okay. So next we move on to the national news. Chennai Shatabdi Express has received the Integrated Management System, that is IMS certification. Okay, so remember which express is that? Chennai Shatabdi Express. It has recently received Integrated Management System certificate. It is the first train of the Southern Railway. Okay, first Shatabdi train and the only second express train of Indian Railway to receive such prestigious certification. Then which one is the first express which received this IMS certification? Anybody? Let me know in the comment section. If you don't know, then answer me at the last. Okay. So here, Chennai, Mysore and Chennai Shatabdi Express. In fact, it is first train of Southern Railway and first Shatabdi train and only second express train of Indian Railway to receive the IMS certification. Okay, so remember that. It's very important. Okay, it might come in the examination. So remember Chennai, Mysore, Chennai Shatabdi Express. Next, Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh dedicated to the nation Sardar Patel Leadership Center at Lal Bahadur Shastri National Academy of Administration, that is Labasana in Mussoorie, Uttarakhand. Okay, the people who are becoming IAS and IPS, they are going to be trained in the Labasana. It is located in the Mussoorie, Uttarakhand. So our Union Minister Dr. Jitendra Singh dedicated to the nation, that Sardar Patel Leadership Center. It is located in the Labasana, Mussoorie, Uttarakhand. Okay. Next, fifth edition of 3-day long Ganga Utsav 2021. See, fifth edition of 3-day long Ganga Utsav 2021, the river festival organized from the November 1 to 3, 2021. Okay, so it's just a fact. Remember like that. It's a fifth edition of that. Next, PM Narendra Modi unveils the Sri Adi Shankaracharya Samadhi. Very important. Sri Adi Shankaracharya Samadhi and statue in Kedaranath in Uttarakhand. Okay, in examination they want to ask Adi Shankaranath Samadhi and statue recently Prime Minister Narendra Modi unveils in which state. So they will give like that. So remember it is Uttarakhand. If you talk about a specific place, it is in the Kedarnath. Okay, so which statue and which Samadhi is that? Adi Shankaracharya Samadhi and statue. It is located in the Kedarnath, Uttarakhand. Okay. So next, Prime Minister Sri Narendra Modi concludes 5-day official visit to the Italy. the city stay of vacation and the United Kingdom to attend the G20 summit in Rome and conference of parties in the Glasgow. So this is very important, COP26. Okay, so this COP26, what is this conference of party and where this conference held, that is important. Okay, see, it is the 26th conference of party. Okay, so this COP will come under the United Nations Climate Change Framework Convention. In short, it is UNFCCC. If you don't know that, please make the note of it. Okay, this COP means Conference of Parties. Okay, so this Conference of Parties, it is the organization. It comes under the UNFCCC. Okay, it formed under the UNFCCC. What is UNFCCC? United Nations Climate Change Framework Convention. Okay, so this UNFCCC was formed in the 1994. Till that, this COP is there in the existence. Okay, Conference of Parties. So through these parties, they're going to discuss the different, issues of the world. Okay, they are nothing but the group of countries will go together and they're going to discuss the issues of the different countries, issues of the world, just like climate change or anything which is global warming, anything which was happening, they're going to discuss about that and they're going to take the important decisions. Okay, so this conference of parties 26th, which was held in the Glasgow. And you need to remember one thing, COP1, that is Conference of Parties 1. Okay, so where it was held? It was held in the Berlin in 1995 itself. Okay, in 1995 in Berlin, COP1 was held. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. Next, India's first open-air rooftop drive-in movie theater has been inaugurated at Geo World Drive Mall of Reliance Industries in Mumbai, Maharashtra. So this is India's first open-air rooftop drive-in movie theater. Okay, so big theater. It has been inaugurated at the Geo World Drive Mall of the Reliance Industries in Mumbai, Maharashtra. Next, Meghalaya Cabinet approves the creation of new districts. Okay, so Meghalaya Cabinet recently approved the creation of the new district. The name of that district is Eastern West Khasi Hills District. Okay, Eastern West Khasi Hills District. Next, India and United Kingdom launches the Green Grid Initiative, One Sun, One World, One Grid at the COP26. Recently, I have discussed, right, what is COP26 and all. So under this COP26, India and UK, they together launched that Green Grid Initiative, One Sun, One World, One Grid. Okay, so at the COP26, that is Conference of Parties 26, because this was held in the Glasgow. Glasgow is in UK. Okay, because of that, these two countries together, they formed the Green Grid Initiative, One Sun, One World and One Grid. Okay, next, Prime Minister Narendra Modi dedicates to nation multiple national highway and road projects for boosting the connectivity to Badnapur in Maharashtra. So that is not that important. You can remember like that. Next is very important. Srinagar joins the UNESCO Creative Cities Network. So very, very important. So Creative Cities Network. Okay, so UNESCO's Creative Cities Network. In short, it is UCCN. So in craft and folk art field. So before that, five cities were there. Now it is the sixth city to join the UNESCO's Creative Cities Network. You need to remember all these 6 cities. Okay, so remember Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Varanasi and Jaipur, recently Srinagar. So I repeat once again, these 6 cities are Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Varanasi and the Jaipur. Okay, so this UNESCO's Creative Cities Network, it is a project of the UNESCO. It launched in 2004 to promote the cooperation among the cities, which recognize the creativity as a major factor in their urban development. Okay, if you see these 6 cities like Mumbai, Chennai, Hyderabad, Varanasi, Jaipur, Srinagar, you can see in their urban development, they have shown the creativity. So that's why from India, 6 cities are there in the UCCN, that is UNESCO's Creative Cities Network. All these 6 cities are important because in examination they're going to give you the which cities are present in the UCCN, or they will ask which cities are not present in the UCCN. Okay, so like that they're gonna ask. So remember all these 6 cities. Okay, important. Next, India's first ever bamboo made cricket bats and stumps have been launched by the Bamboo and Cane Development Institute, that is BCDI of the Tripura. So because it is Why it is important? Because it's India's first ever bamboo made cricket bats and the stumps. Okay, it has been launched by the Bamboo and Cane Development Institute of the Tripura. Okay, so that is also important. Next, we're gonna study the section appointment section. So former Supreme Court Judge Justice Ashok Bhushan appointed as the new chairperson of National Company Law Appellate Tribunal. So don't get confused. There are two different entities. One is National Company Law Appellate Tribunal, that is NCLAT. Another one is the National Company Law Tribunal, that is NCLT. These two are different. Okay, it is one is appellate tribunal, one is just law tribunal. Okay, so recently the former Supreme Court Judge Justice Ashok Bhushan appointed as the chairperson of National Company Law Appellate Tribunal for the period of 4 years or until he attains the age of 70 years, whichever is earliest. Okay, so remember Ashok Bhushan appointed as the chairman of NCLAT. Next, Justice Ramalingam Sudhakar. Ma'am, I can hear your noise. Hello, ma'am. Please, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, so Justice Ramalingam Sudhakaran has been appointed as the new president of quasi-judicial body National Company Law Tribunal for 5 years or until he attains the age of 67 years. Okay, I told you two different entities are there. One is NCLT, another one is NCLT. Don't get confused with these two. In examination, if they ask NCLT, write about the Ashok Bhushan. That is the correct answer. If they ask about NCLT, that is Justice Ramalingam Sudhakar. Okay, so he has recently appointed as the new president of this quasi-judicial body, NCLT. The term of this NCLT is 5 years, or at least he should, or until he attains the age of 67 years. Next, Indian American banker CS Venkata Krishnan. Okay, so remember CS Venkata Krishnan. He is also known as Venkat, appointed as the Group of Chief Executive Officer of the British multinational bank Barclays. Okay, so he became the CEO of British multinational bank Barclays. So next, Vice Admiral R. Hari Kumar named as the next Chief of Naval Staff. Okay, who is the next Chief of Naval Staff? Vice Admiral R. Hari Kumar. He becomes the next Chief of Naval Staff. Okay, so these are some different appointments. They were in the news. Now we're going to study the committee. So here only one committee is there in this month, in this period, 1 to 10th of the November. So name of the committee, set up by which, and number of people in that committee, and chairperson. Okay, 4 different columns are there. Here the name of the committee, Empowered Group of Secretariat, that is EGOS. What is this EGOS? Empowered Group of Secretaries to review and monitor the mechanism for the development and implementation of PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan. Okay, to monitor and review about the PM Gati Shakti National Master Plan, they have made one committee. The name of that committee is Empowered Group of Secretaries, that is EGOS, and it is set up by the central government. And number of people involved in this committee is 20 members, and chairperson of this committee would be Cabinet Secretary. Okay, who is going to be the Cabinet Secretary? He is going to be the head of the EGOS group. Okay, so I hope this is clear to you. Next, we're going to study the conference. One conference was in news, that is the 2021 G20 summit was held in Rome, Italy on October 30 and 31 of 2021. So it was the 16th meeting of G20 group. The meeting was held under the chairmanship of Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi. And what is the motto of this G20 summit? People, planet, and prosperity. So this was the motto for 2021 summit. Okay, so this is the 16th meeting of G20 grouping. So why the name G20? Because 20 countries are involved in this grouping. So that's why the name is G20. You don't have to remember all the 20 members. Okay, it is highly impossible to remember all those 20 countries. Just remember G20 is one of the grouping. 20 members are involved in that. So recently 16th meeting was held in the Italy. Okay, so Rome, Italy, and it was attended chairmanship by the Italian Prime Minister Mario Draghi. And what is the motto? People, planet, and the prosperity. So different groupings every year they're gonna meet. Okay, they're gonna make different mottos, they're gonna make different themes. Okay, you have to remember all those. Okay, so here motto is people, planet, and the prosperity. Next, we're gonna study the defense news. 7th Indian Navy frigate of the P1135.6 class launched at the Yantar. Okay, it is 7th Indian Navy frigate. It is one of the frigate. I hope you know what is the Navy frigate. Okay, so I don't know how to explain this. 7th Indian Navy frigate of the P1135.6. This is the name of the class. There are different class Navy ships are there. So this Navy class ship name is P1135.6. So this is launched at the Yantar. It is 7th Indian Navy frigate. So next, shipyard at Kaliningrad in Russia. The ship has been formally named as the Tushil. Okay, so the name of the ship is Tushil. Next, Union Home Minister Sri Amit Shah launched the Pan India Ayushman CAPF. Okay, so Ayushman Bharat you might have heard. So this is Ayushman CAPF. This scheme health cards to provide the healthcare services to the all Central Armed Police Force personals and their dependents. Dependents means their families. Okay, so that's why the name Ayushman CAPF. We have heard Ayushman Bharat, it is for the all India people. So now this CAPF, it is for the Central Armed Police Force personals and their dependents. Okay, this is same as the Ayushman Bharat, but it is specifically related to the CAPF officials and their dependents. Okay, next, Indian Air Force Mirage 2000 takes part in the Blue Flag 2021 international exercise in the Israel. So very important. I told you whenever the exercise comes, you need to remember which countries are involving and where it was held. Okay, so Indian Air Force Mirage 200. This is the jet. Okay, Mirage 200. It takes part in the Blue Flag 2021 international exercise. So in this Blue Flag 2021 international exercise, it was held in the Israel. Okay. Then third edition of Goa Maritime Conclave, that is GMC. The third edition of Goa Maritime Conclave 2021 held at the Naval War College, Goa, under the chair of Chief of the Naval Staff Admiral Karambir Singh. Okay. Next, the theme of this CMC is very important. The theme is Maritime Security and Emerging Non-Traditional Threats, a case for proactive role for IOR navies. Okay, so I repeat once again, Maritime Security and Emerging Non-Traditional Threats, a case for proactive role for IOR navies. That was the theme of this Goa Maritime Conclave 2021. And who is the chief? Admiral Karambir Singh. He was the chief. Okay. So next, we're going to study the books and authors. Only one book name and author is there. The book name is The Sage with Two Horns. Okay, I repeat once again, The Sage with Two Horns. It is written by the Sudha Murthy. Okay, The Sage with Two Horns, written by the Sudha Murthy, Infosys founder. Okay, next, we're going to study the apps and services. Two apps are there. Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency Limited, that is IREDA. So what is IREDA? Indian Renewable Energy Development Agency Limited. It launched the Whistleblower Portal as a part of celebration of Vigilance Awareness Week 2021. So what is the whistleblowing? Anybody let me know in the comment section. What is whistleblowing exactly? Whistleblower means what? To detect any fraud, okay? So detective of any frauds. Those such people is called as whistleblowers. So here this website is whistleblower portal. So through this portal, IREDA employees can raise concern related to the frauds, corruption, abuse of powers, etc. in the this electricity, in this energy sector. Okay, so that is all about this whistleblower portal. Okay, so through this portal, this IREDA employees can raise the concern related to the any frauds or any corruption, abuses of the power, etc. So that is all about the whistleblower portal. So this is developed by the IREDA as a part of celebration of Vigilance Awareness Week. Next, India launches the e-Amrit portal for electric vehicle at the COP26. So COP26, where it was held? Just now we discussed. In which place? Just now we have discussed, right? COP26 held at which place? Conference of Parties. Just now I told you in the previous slides, right? Tell me the country where the Conference of Party 26 happened. Okay. Italy. No, no, no. UK. In UK. Glasgow. Glasgow is located in UK, not in the Italy. Okay. So remember, here COP26 happened at the Glasgow, UK. COP1 happened held at which place? COP1. That is Conference of Party 1. Berlin. Okay, remember Berlin in 1995. Berlin. So now we're going to study what is this e-Amrit portal. This e-Amrit portal is, they launched as a part of the COP26. This e-Amrit portal aims at creating the awareness about the electric vehicle mobility in the India. So it has been developed as a one-stop site for all the information related to the adoption of the electrical vehicles in the India. So it is launched by the Niti Ayoga along with the UK government. Okay, so it's like one of the one-stop site for all the information related to the adoption of the electrical vehicles in the India. Okay, so that is all about the e-Amrit portal. So here you need to remember what is this e-Amrit? That is accelerated e-mobility revolution for India's transportation. Okay, I repeat once again, accelerated e-mobility revolution for India's transportation. So that is all about the e-Amrit. Okay, this portal is to give the information about the electrical vehicles mobility in the India. Okay, I hope this is clear to you. So remember, whistleblower portal and e-Amrit portal. Next, we're going to study the ranking section. Azim Premji, the founder chairman of Wipro Limited, has topped the Edelgive Haran India Philanthropy List 2021. Okay, so remember, Philanthropy List 2021. Every year they want to release the Philanthropy List 2020, like philanthropy list of that particular year. So what is the philanthropy means? Anybody, if you have idea, what is philanthropy? Which person you call as philanthropic person? Anybody? The person who is going to give money for the needy people. Okay, such person is called as philanthropic person, like charitable person. Okay, it is like a charity. So this philanthropy list of 2021, it topped by the Azim Premji. So he made the highest contribution of rupees 9,713 crore rupees between April 2020 to March 2021. Okay, towards the philanthropic causes. So that's why Azim Premji, he topped the Edelgive Haran India Philanthropy List 2021. Okay, so remember, he contributed so much, 9,713 crore rupees in just 1 year from April 2020 to March 2021. Okay, so who is Azim Premji? The founder chairman of Wipro Limited. Next, India placed at the 10th rank in the Climate Change Performance Index. Very important. So India placed at the 10th rank in the Climate Change Performance Index 2022. It is released by the German Watch. Whenever you study about the indexes, make 3 columns. That is one column is the index name, like how we are studying Climate Change Performance Index. Another column, what is the rank of the India? What is the position of the India? So when it comes to this CCPI index, India's rank is 10th. And third column is which entity is launching that index or which entity is releasing that index. Here, German Watch. Okay, so like that, you need to make 3 columns about the indexes. In examination, at least 1 or 2 index question will be there. Okay, so that's why you need to remember. Next, Gujarat retains top spot in logistic ease across different states. So logistic ease across different states is nothing but leads index. Okay, so Gujarat is at top at the Leads Index 2021. It is published by our Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Okay, so important, Ministry of Commerce and Industry. Which index is that? Leads Index. Which state topped? Gujarat topped. Okay, so like that you need to remember. Next, we're going to study the international news. New Zealand names the critically endangered native long-tailed bat as bird of the year 2021. Okay, so New Zealand, it named the critically endangered native long-tailed bat. It is one of the bat. They have declared it as the bird of the year 2021. Next, wax. Okay, wax, it's a word. This wax selected as the Oxford English Dictionary's 2021 word of the year. Okay, so remember which word is that? Wax. Next, Yahoo Inc. stops its services in the China. Okay, it's not that important. Remember, Yahoo Inc. stops its services at the China. Next, China launches Earth Science satellite. Very important. What is the name of this satellite? Guangmu. Okay, I can't pronounce. Sorry for my bad pronunciation. Guangmu. Okay, I hope it is correct. China launches the Earth Science satellite Guangmu. It is the world's first Earth Science satellite dedicated to the serving the United Nations 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda. Okay, so United Nations has one agenda for 2030, that is Sustainable Development Agenda. Because of that, China is launching the world's first Earth Science satellites. It is very much dedicated to the United Nations 2030 Sustainable Development Agenda. What is the name of that satellite? Guangmu. Okay, so remember that. Next, Britain approves the world's first oral pill. Okay, very important. Molnupiravir. Okay, Molnupiravir to treat the COVID-19. So up to now we are taking just $650 and all right. But now Britain approves the world's first oral pill for the COVID-19. So what is that name? Molnupiravir. See, like in examination, they're gonna give this name, Molnupiravir, and it is related to what? Okay, like that they will give medicine, or it is a satellite, it is a virus. Okay, like that they will give 4 options. Remember, it is a medicine. In fact, it is the oral pill developed by the Britain. It will treat the COVID-19. Okay, next, USA becomes 101st member country of the International Solar Alliance. Very important group, International Solar Alliance. It is in fact founded by the India. Okay, launched by the India. Recently, United States of America became the 101st member of the International Solar Alliance. Okay, it is launched by India. Next, we're going to study the important days section. World Vegan Day is held every year on November 1. Okay, World Vegan Day. Every year we celebrated November 1 as the World Vegan Day. Next, International Day to End Impunity for Crimes Against the Journalist. It is celebrated as 2nd November. Okay, International Day to End the Impunity for Crimes Against the Journalist. It is celebrated on 2nd November. Next, World Tsunami Awareness Day. It is celebrated on 5th November. Okay, World Tsunami Awareness Day. Next, International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in War and Armed Conflict. Okay, International Day for Preventing the Exploitation of the Environment in War and Armed Conflict, celebrated on 6th November. National Cancer Awareness Day, celebrated on the 7th November. Okay, National Cancer Awareness Day, celebrated on 7th November. Next, International Day of Radiology. It is celebrated on 8th November, and theme of this year is Interventional Radiology, Active Care for the Patient. That was the theme. Okay, Intervention Radiology, Active Care for the Patient. I hope this is clear to you. So next, World Urbanism Day. Okay, World Urbanism Day celebrated on 8th November every year. Next, Cabinet approves to observe the November 15 as Janjatiya Gaurava Divas. Very important. Okay, sometimes in examination it might come, because recently Cabinet approves to observe the November 15th as the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas. Next, National Legal Service Day, which is celebrated on 9th November. World Science Day for Peace and Development, it is celebrated on 10th November, and theme of this year is Building Climate Ready Communities. Okay, remember the themes. Building Climate Ready Communities. That was the theme. Next, National Education Day. It is celebrated on 11th November. Okay. So in this topic, we learned the current affairs from November 1 to 10, 2021. If you have any doubts regarding this, let me know in the comment section. Any doubts? Any doubts regarding the any topics we have covered today? Let me know in the comment section.